Warrington, 48 in Clinton, so closer toward the beaches, middle to upper 40s. But I think we could see a couple of upper 30s in a couple of locations by tomorrow morning in the Northwest Hills. 73 is our rebound temperature for Monday. There are the showers on Tuesday, and unfortunately, that's the only shower activity I see in the 7-day forecast. Turns drier and even cooler as we head toward Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Here's a quick check of your shoreline highs. 70s for today and tomorrow. Tara, that's the very latest from the First Alert Forecast Center. We'll send things back over to you.
Darren, thank you. Well, it is a topic many of us have a hard time talking about, but such an important issue nonetheless. And we're talking about addiction here. And this week is the 15th annual Recovery Walk. So here to tell us more about it, it's really so important, Director of Operations, Deb Dettor. Deb, thank you so much for being with us today. 15th annual, so going on for a while now.
15th annual, and Tara, the really exciting thing is we're the longest running walk in the country.
Oh, wow.
It's still a very radical thing that people are out publicizing recovery, because we hear so much about addiction in the media, but we don't hear about recovery. So for us, this is a really exciting and wonderful opportunity to be out in Bushnell Park. And I just want to say one thing is that we invite everybody to come on down between 10 and 2 to Bushnell Park, leave your offices, take a walk down, join us for the festival and for the celebration.
It has to be so just therapeutic to kind of be out there with people who are maybe dealing with something that you're going through or just can relate to you in just kind of one centralized place.
That's exactly right. And the really wonderful thing about this, again, is that you see people who are living lives in recovery, clean, sober, living without alcohol and drugs. One really wonderful thing we have is the Honor Guard, which leads the walk. And those are people that have 10 or more years of recovery. We wear purple sashes and our little numbers on our chests to say how many years of recovery we have. For me, I'll be wearing 29 this year. I just celebrated 29 years of recovery.
And we congratulate you for that. Wow.
Thank you. But I'm not alone. There are so many people like me that we never see, we never know about. So that's what's really exciting about this.
And do you think that also, because people, you know, they go to meetings and they go to sessions and things like that, but is this kind of a nice change because it's a little more carefree perhaps? It's a time to kind of breathe and maybe not be so formal, just to get out and enjoy different activities, because it's not just a walk. There's a lot of other stuff going on.
Correct. We'll have face painting for kids. There's wonderful music that will be playing throughout the whole time. People dance, people carry on, people see people they know and love. There's hugging, and there's provider tents. We'll have a Faces of Recovery exhibit where you can see 70 to 100 faces of people who are in recovery. And so it's very inspiring in that way. You get to see people like you. Where else would you do that?
For somebody who's kind of been through it, why would you encourage maybe first-timers who haven't done the walk thus far? Why do you say to them, come
on down, come on down. Come on down and be inspired. For me, when I started recovery, I could not imagine what my life could be like. All I knew was the addiction that had plagued me for so long and the way in which my life had fallen apart. I was in such shambles. And so I started seeing people. The more people I saw who were making it and who had full lives, that's what really inspired me to say, I can make it. I can get there. So just in that way, just the public celebration of people who are in recovery in and of itself is a really powerful thing.
And I think what you said, too, is so true. You know, we hear a lot about addiction, the problems. We don't hear about the great courageous steps people take on a daily basis to better themselves, better their lives for their families. And this is just a place where all those people are going to come together and say, job well done to their friends and people they know.
That's right.
It's just
celebrate.
Amazing. Celebrate indeed. Tell us again when everything is.
It's this Friday, September 19th in Bushnell Park in Hartford.
Okay.
So come on down. Registration starts at 9:30, but we'll be there from 10 to 2 with fabulous music and fellowship. So all are welcome.
Check this out. Such a great event. Deb, we applaud you. We applaud everyone who is taking these steps. What a great event you guys are having. Thank you so much for being with us today. We appreciate it. All right, coming up here, Darren is going to have another check of your First Alert forecast. But first, here's Erica Hill with a look at what's coming up this morning on Weekend Today.
Good Sunday morning. Coming up here on Today, reaction from around the world to the execution of a British hostage killed by ISIS militants. Another senseless murder by a terrorist group ruled by fear. So what can be done to stop them? We're live this morning in Iraq. Also ahead, firefighters out west facing brutal conditions, scorching hot temperatures, no rain as they battle several raging wildfires. This, as much of the rest of the country is dealing with an unseasonable cold snap. And once a teen rebel, now a respectable prince. We'll take a look at just how far Prince Harry has come as he gets ready to celebrate his 30th birthday. And then